Prime Minister Modi is in his home state Gujarat for a 3-day visit. In fact, he was on a lion tour at the Gir Sanctuary today. He's also expected to chair an NBWL meeting at Sasan, where he's expected to celebrate World Wildlife Day in Sasan, Gir. In fact, these are the latest visuals coming in from the Prime Minister's home state Gujarat, where he is on a 3-day tour. My colleague Maria Shakil has been tracking the Prime Minister's schedule. She joins us over the phone line at the moment. Maria, as we can see, the Prime Minister just wrapped up a lion safari at the Gir Sanctuary.
Yes, that's right. At the fascinating Gir Wildlife Sanctuary in Gujarat's Junagadh district. And this happened this morning. And Prime Minister, of course, had a night halt at Sneh Sadan, which is at a forest guest house, which is managed by the Gujarat government. Gujarat always remains special in Mr. Modi's life. He may be the Prime Minister of India, but he visits Gujarat regularly, and he has been overseeing the infrastructure push in the state. And Gujarat has seen significant transformation in the last 2 decades as well. Now, talking about what exactly did the Prime Minister do at Sasan Gir, which is the headquarters of Gir Wildlife Sanctuary. The Prime Minister will also be chairing the 7th meeting of the National Board for Wildlife. Today is the Wildlife Day, and hence there is that push for conservation, which is coming in. The NBWL, which is the National Board of Wildlife, has Chief of Army Staff, members of various states, and representatives of NGOs who are working in various fields, and the secretaries from various states, and all of them will be in attendance when that meeting happens. Remember, the central government had approved more than 2,900 crore for Project Lion, which is meant for the conservation of Asiatic lions, for which Gujarat is their home. And currently, Asiatic lions live in nearly 30,000 square kilometers, which is spread across 9 districts of Gujarat. So there has been that particular push which is coming in by the Prime Minister in this area, because there is that sense that animal conservation and special push for them, be it rehabilitation and medical care, should be ensured for them. And so these are the visuals which have been released by the Prime Minister's office just a few minutes ago, which is there on our television screens now. The larger sense certainly is that Prime Minister Modi and his Gujarat Connect remains, and he is again overseeing what has been one of his dream projects.
Maria, Rika here. Well, we are seeing the Prime Minister in the wildlife safari right now. He was at the Somnath temple earlier. Tell us a little bit about what are the other things about Gujarat that he is going to take stock of. We also do understand that Gujarat is the focal point right now when it comes to the world of sports. There is a bid that is going to happen for hosting of Commonwealth Games and followed by the Olympic Games. And I believe that Prime Minister Modi has a special interest in overseeing all of those as well.
Yes, that's right. So if you remember, when he made that bid and in fact made that send that message that India is prepared to host the Olympics, the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad particularly has been the showcase project of the Prime Minister, where he hosted Donald Trump as well a few years ago. The messaging has been that in terms of the infrastructure, is India really infrastructure ready? Yes, it is. That's what the Prime Minister had signaled. If yesterday was about a visit to Somnath temple, today it is about World Wildlife Day, and hence Prime Minister is at the Gir Somnath. He will be, of course, spending more time in terms of meetings, which will have a series of, a visit also to Rajkot, which will be significant again. But overall, the message that has come in from the Prime Minister is that he wants to send this message of great connect to his home state. There are several other aspects of this visit, which includes, several infrastructure projects, and then he will be wrapping up his 3-day tour of his home state.